Hello guys, this is Raptormon 132 here, and welcome to my 20-second blind commentary video post of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 5. Yep, as you all know, I did episode 19, but as you guys know, the other two episodes, as I mentioned in my last video, are the ones that I've already reacted to for Christmas and for Halloween. But today, I'm going to be reacting to episode 22. So, yeah, episode 22, here it is. And this one is called, What About Discord? Interesting. Judging by the title, I think this episode is going to be solely about Discord. This is going to be a Discord-centered episode. Like, judging by the title. And, well, I really hope it is. Because if it is, it's bound to be entertaining. Because, you know, every episode that has John Delancey doing Discord is always bound to be entertaining. So, yeah. Be interesting to find out what kind of antics Discord will be up to in this episode. Like, yeah, because actually the title gives it away, you know, what about Discord, so it's obviously a Discord episode. So, yeah. So anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Here we go!
Didn't we just shelve all the books in the library a few months ago?
What?
Yes, but that was because we needed to. This is just because I want to. I call it my booksorcation. 3 uninterrupted days of reorganizing books. Can you think of anything more relaxing?
Ugh.
Well, claw massages, back rubs, bubble baths.
Yeah, I'm with you, Spike.
You weren't really looking for an answer, were ya?
I've even devised a better system for organizing
Obviously
them.
not.
It decreases the amount of time it takes to find a book you're looking for by nearly 3/4 of a second.
Whoa, that much?
Really?
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize.
God. Hey, Hallowishes.
I'm sure we can make some time for a claw massage and a back rub, too.
Yes! Best long weekend ever!
Hope so. Heh. Well, this is interesting. Looks like this episode is, it looks like this episode is centered around Twilight and Spike. And it looks like Twilight's going to be sorting out books again. Yeah, which is no surprise because Twilight is totally obsessed with books. So it's completely in her character to be obsessed with books. Yeah, after all, she did live in a library and she did read a lot of them during her time. Yeah, but we'll see. This might have something to do with Discord. Oh.
Whoa! That strange yellow orb in the sky! What is that?
All right. So it's been a little while since we've seen the sun.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3 straight days!
Yes. But
3
those have been
days.
Very productive days. Even if you did take that 2-hour claw massage break.
Hey, you promised a claw massage? I'm getting the claw massage.
It's not like we missed anything.
Maybe. Or maybe you haven't. What the heck is...
What the hell was that? Spaceball 1. They've gone to plaid.
Rainbow? Hey, Discord!
Hey, Twilight. Hi, Spike.
Huh.
Hi, Rainbow Dash.
Nice
Good
to see ya.
you, Discord.
Did you rehearse before you found us?
What makes you think we practiced?
Huh?
Come on, Rainbow Dash. What's going on here?
What?
Sorry, me and Discord are just messing around. Like we do.
Since when?
Oh, Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days.
Really?
It was hysterical.
Hysterical.
Sneaky snake.
A snake, am I? Perhaps you'd like to see how snake-like I can be.
Sneaky snake.
Snaking around.
It is.
I love hearing Rainbow laugh.
Inside joke from this weekend. You wouldn't really get it unless you were there.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well, catch you later,
Oh.
Twilight.
Catch you later, Twilight.
Huh? That sounded sinister.
That was strange, right? Since when have Rainbow Dash and Discord had inside jokes?
Since sometime in the last 3 days, I guess.
Yeah.
No pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Technically, you sort of did.
Rarity?
Technically, Twilight, you sort of did because Spike is, you know, an assistant and, you know, so technically, yeah, you did sort of, well, you actually said we, not you. If I think that's what you said. Yeah, I don't know. I think you might have said we, but not me or I. Or I don't want to record. I don't want to rewind back and see. But yeah, but I'll have to look this again later. But if it does, I'll put a text thing saying that I probably didn't. Anyway, continue.
Twilight, you've returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion. Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able
Well,
to
not for Spike.
old-fashioned books you wanted to donate. Oh, they're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there. I've even included my favorites by former cancel art designer to the stars, Rococo Frou-Frou.
Oh,
What?
I love her.
Him.
What?
Twilight! This makes twice I'm seeing you in
Oh,
one
Fluttershy.
day. Aren't
Discord.
I lucky?
Weren't you just with... Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation? It was good. Aren't you glad you did it?
What? What's going on?
You're a card. Oh, please.
Huh.
You make me blush.
You do seem to be turning a shade of orange.
What? Oh God. Orange Fluttershy?
Oh, sorry, darling. You see, we were at Sweet Apple Acres, and, oh, how to explain?
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest.
You see,
What happened?
we were all at Sweet Apple Acres, and I ended up turning the trees into the most... Oh, who am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice. You really had to be there.
We would
Wait.
have invited you to come along, too, but we didn't want to interrupt your organizing. We know how important it is to you.
And I'm
What?
sure it was
What happened during
much
those 3
more
days?
important than the fun that we had.
I appreciate that. Speaking of books, I should get these on the shelves.
I think I understand what he did. I think I understand what Discord did there. He probably played a joke on Applejack and the Apple family by turning all their apples into oranges. Which, I could just imagine the look on Applejack's face. She would have been in horror. Then again, it would have actually been a reference to that apples versus oranges, and it would have also been a callback to, which is what if I recall and know for a fact, that her aunt and Uncle Orange in Manhattan, and her being an apple, it gives a, I think it was a reference to the thing of apples versus oranges.
I do believe you are right.
Which, in my opinion, I like both. I like apples and oranges. Just the same. Anyway, yeah, continue.
Rainbow Dash bonding with Discord. Rarity finding something he did genuinely funny? Must have been some weekend.
Yep.
Some pony's sorry she missed it?
Of course
Yeah.
not.
Oh, you'll regret that, Twilight. Oh, Applejack and
Got
Pinky.
you two in hysterics.
Oh, we were just reminiscing about the best weekend ever.
What did they do during the whole weekend?
Oh, now where was I? Ah, yes, we had just finished our soup. And then Applejack said, peanut butter hoof? Yuck, not even with jelly.
That was a good impression.
Hilarious! I wish we'd taken a picture for you.
Oh, well, this should do.
What? Ugh. Peanut butter in... Oh, God.
Well, seems this has become quite the sticky situation.
Since when is peanut butter sticky?
Oh, shucks, Twilight. We haven't even asked how your weekend went.
It was fine.
And yet you look so glum. Does some pony need a huggy wuggy?
I am not glum. I'm glad.
That was creepy, seeing her horn wiggle like that.
My jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
I'm just sorry that all this bonding happened while you were holed up in your castle.
Oh, don't you worry about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven organizing all them books. Again.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I had just as much fun as the rest of you.
It'd be interesting.
I can't believe I missed out on all that bonding.
Yeah.
I knew it. You are jealous.
Spike, I'm the princess of friendship. I don't get jealous.
You are.
I'm sorry I missed out because sharing that experience would have
You
helped
wanna
my
bet,
friendship
Twilight?
duties.
Come again?
If our friends could enjoy 3 full days with Discord that much, it must have something to do with the specific things they did together. If we could find out what those things were, it could be a real breakthrough in the science of friendship.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I know so! You thought our book sortation was fun? This is gonna be even better.
And what could be more fun than that?
Thank you for coming. I wouldn't have asked you here if it wasn't important. I love important! I want to know how these funny moments you shared came to pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Well, you could ask Discord to do a mind read thing.
I don't know if I can get it out. It's too funny.
Oh, but we must. It's for the greater good. It started
Yeah.
when we were helping Granny Smith with her garden.
I reckon you mean my sister Apple Bloom.
All you apples look the same. And
Ugh.
then Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
It was a hose snake. Super deadly.
Huh?
I recall it being a large stick that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
Point is, we galloped away, and it chased after us. The hose? A snake? A stick? A snake? A hose?
A stick.
We
What?
literally trotted for our lives. Isn't that hilarious?
I don't get it. I guess you had to be there. I do need to be there.
Yeah.
But you weren't. And it's already happened.
It's amazing what you could miss out during 3 days.
Time travel?
What? What? Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. What? Pinkie Pie's wearing... Ah! Obviously, Back to the Future. Yeah, I recognize that vest and that glasses and the watch anywhere. That's Marty McFly. Isn't it a strange coincidence how they have Back to the Future on the videos last time, like recorded from the from television, and then having Pinkie Pie doing a Back to the Future reference right there?
Coincidence? I think not.
Or maybe it wasn't a coincidence. Oh god, a Back to the Future reference in MLP, and suggesting time travel. Well, I guess Twilight learned her lesson from It's About Time, but I know for a fact that she's going to experience time travel in the season 5 finale. Yeah. So continue.
Messed with. We simply need to recreate everything that led to these jokes.
Oh, what
Yeah.
a brilliant idea. Shall we begin with the lunch date that kicked off the glorious weekend you missed out on?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
interested to
sure
find
about
out.
This table? Does it really matter? When it comes to science, everything matters. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment.
No, it was this table here.
Yeah.
All right. So you
I can't believe
and then
Twilight's
what
doing
happened?
this.
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
He's
What?
right. The tablecloth was red. I remember because it clashed with the font on the menus.
I don't suppose that means
Yeah.
we really need to get it.
Well, obviously.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. Huh. Trust
One
Discord.
change to the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself.
Huh.
Anything stand out as being different? Anything at all?
I've noticed a couple of things.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh.
A little to the left. No, my left. A little bit more. A little,
You know-
No, a little more right.
You know, I'm surprised that Twilight doesn't ask Discord to, implant, visualize it in her brain. Just one touch of his finger and she sees everything. She could have asked that, but oh well. But, yeah. But, as usual, she does things the hard way.
Typical. Come on.
Anyway, continue.
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
Ice cream sundae.
No. This is barely room temperature. Garçon, over here.
What? Discord could...
No.
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel we've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate every single detail of our previous encounter.
Yeah, Twilight.
Yeah.
If you don't get it by now, I don't think you're ever gonna get it.
But it is really important that I figure this out. It's for the good of all Equestria.
Well, perhaps we should have another look at the data we've collected.
What?
Of course.
Olden time telegram.
There is one last variable that we haven't accounted for.
What?
You!
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
Oh.
Point.
It has only served to prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
He makes another good point. Oh, don't
Yeah.
worry, darling.
I was
I'm
just
sure
about
there's
to say that,
plenty of other
Pinky.
chances for you to share in the kind of frivolity we had with Discord while you were away.
Yeah, and I'll bet they'll be just as hysterical.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's amazing what you could miss out on when you
I'm not buying it.
shut
Not
yourself
for a
out.
second. There is definitely something else going on here, Spike.
Or,
Maybe there isn't, and you should just
yeah,
this whole thing
you took the
maybe
words
there
out of my
is.
mouth, Spike.
Even if I'm not able to laugh at what happened, I should be able to figure out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense.
Some things just can't be explained.
Our friends
Yeah.
think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it was something awful.
Ugh.
If we don't break the spell they're under, who knows what terrible things could happen?
Don't jump to conclusions.
Just because you can't understand something, it doesn't mean it's wrong.
Don't tamper with things you don't understand, or you're liable to live to regret it.
Or
Well, come on, Spike.
no,
No time to lose.
Twilight, you're being silly. There probably isn't.
Sakura, what do you think?
Sakura?
Can you do Discord's magic?
Sakura!
That they are
My favorite voodoo witch doctor,
We're
Zebra.
having fun with Discord, that's why.
A friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
Or, I don't think Spike would. Oh, I don't think Spike agrees.
This potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait, if that's the potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow.
That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Fucking A.
This guy peed on it.
Donnie, please.
But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
Just for show? I see.
I wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure, perhaps?
No. Hey! Stop looking at everyone's butts, Pinky.
No glowing tushies here!
Ugh, nothing but a filthy pervert, eh?
No glowing
This is more
tushies.
than one adventure. Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went?
Hey, gang!
I have a bad feeling.
I am excited. We're gonna have fun today. Yes!
Just to say, I have a bad feeling that Twilight, that the potion that she's gonna give them, it's gonna have a reverse effect. Like, since there probably wasn't anything going on, and because of that, Twilight is gonna screw everything up. She's gonna, you know, the potion will probably have a reverse effect, or maybe nothing will happen. But if it has a reverse effect, then Twilight's gonna have a problem. Because we all know last time when the CMC made the love potion, we know how that turned out. So yeah, I think it's either going to have a reverse effect, it's going to backfire, or something will happen. But whatever it is, it's bound to be chaotic and maybe funny. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, continue.
One tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to break Discord's spell on you.
What now?
Don't be embarrassed. So what if Discord cast a spell on you so you thought you had a great time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry, you didn't have your defenses up.
They're not amused.
You're kidding. Twilight, darling. We simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Shit, tipping
You
down.
reenacted what you thought was fun, but really wasn't, because you were under a spell that made you think what happened was fun.
Poor Spike.
What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest, the only reason you won't drink the potion is because deep down in your hearts you know there's a chance that Discord has you under his power.
Twilight, how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
Yeah.
And to top it off, you're accusing us of not being able to tell he was up to something. What do you take us for? Yeah! What do you take us for?
See?
Delicious. Got any more, Twilight?
Hi, Twilight. The gang mentioned we'd all
Hey, Discord. Hey, wait. Is that...
The gang?
Was that the smooze? Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta see something for a sec. Oh! That's the smooze! The smooze in a jar! Never thought I'd see the smooze again, or what if that's just a figurine? But either way, it's nice to see the smooze again. Sorry, continue.
The gang?
Oh, Pinky! She's drink.
Gang.
Peanut butter hoof gang.
So much for that whole spell theory.
Yeah, I knew it.
But it's still not funny.
It's funny if you were there.
But I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying in and having a book sortation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but I wasn't there. I missed out.
Yeah. And
seeing you having all
and
those
Spike did
jokes I
too.
wasn't a part of and couldn't understand made me
Jealous?
No. The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us
Yeah.
forgive you for it.
We're sorry if we made you feel left out.
You didn't do anything wrong. You're allowed to share things that don't include me.
And you're allowed to feel a little jealous about it. You just have to be able to admit that that's what you're feeling so you can let it go.
And
That
you
is
know,
true.
not try to make us recreate everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened if I hadn't encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't
What?
think that they should interrupt you. But now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
Or
Look like you feel terrible.
Better?
ugh.
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Of course not. That whole jealousy thing was just a happy accident. Certainly.
Or was
I
it?
agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here.
Or I think it also has something to do with the fact that Twilight still holds a vindictive grudge against Discord. Because if I recall, every episode that Discord has appeared in, and if Twilight was involved, she would actually be a bit of a bitch towards him. So I probably could understand Discord why he probably didn't invite Twilight, because he was probably because of how Twilight treats him. And you know, who could blame him? Yeah. So I don't blame Discord for not inviting Twilight, because, you know, to avoid her suspicions and her, you know. But anyway, yeah. I'll save it for later. Continue.
That even she can have feelings of jealousy. That she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did
Well,
I
that's
get
a
the
good...
tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh, most definitely. But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do. Aren't you glad I've changed?
For the most part.
I said, aren't you glad I've changed?
No.
Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend.
What?
No? Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
No, now it's getting old.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes have run their course. Only way
Yeah.
to be funny now is if you put us all
Good
under
thing.
some kind of spell.
Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that.
Like-
What are you gonna say next?
like you,
That we all have to
Twilight?
take a weird potion to break the spell?
Well, what's so funny?
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
Yeah, good one.
Well, I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony? Hello?
Nope.
I'm talking to you. You.
Just laugh.
You. Well, what's funny about spell? I don't...
Huh? What's going on here? Don't know what's going on here, but the video seems to have paused. Think there might be a glitch.
You! And you and
Let me see.
What's funny about spell? I don't...
Oh my gosh. Well, that's never happened before.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Just to the most interesting part.
Hang on. I don't know what's going on. The video seems to have paused for some, or glitched for some reason on that part. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to do something about this. Yeah, I don't know what to do, so yeah, hang on a sec. Actually, I assume that's probably the end of the episode, but yeah, this has never happened before, so yeah, I'll have to stop here and see what the episode's like at the end, or look up sources. But either way, I'll get back to you guys. Hey guys, I'm back. So, yeah, as a result, I don't know what's going on. The video that I had wasn't working, so instead, I'm actually viewing the video on a website. So, to make up for it, and I've put it to the exact same close to the exact same place where I to the proximity of where it's where it does that. So yeah, I apologize for that. I don't know, it's very rare that ever happens. Reminds me of the old days when I used to do it on websites. But anyway, let's continue where I left off.
Complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you
Yep.
gonna say next, Pinky? That we'd all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
Yeah, like you did.
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony?
Nope.
Hello? I'm talking to you. You and you.
Nobody's listening.
Funny about spell. I don't get it. I'm beloved. I feel really bad about it.
Shrunk.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
Touche, Spike. Aww. Aww. Hug ending. Well, what do I have to say? I think this episode was very, very entertaining. In fact, any episode that involves Discord is always bound to be entertaining. But, yeah. And it gives off a very interesting lesson that, you can miss out. Like, it's amazing what you could miss out when you do something for days on end. So, and because Twilight wanted to be locked away in books, and Spike had to as well. Well, I still have to look at that. I still have to look that up. In fact, I should have done that while I was, positioning the video on the website to a certain place. But yeah, I guess I forgot to do that. But anyway, this episode was fun, and it gives off a very good lesson that, you know, that it's what, like, it doesn't matter if you get gets funny stuff or not, because, you know, it's, I guess, you know, you just have to be there, and it's, yeah. Yeah, and you know, Twilight, she was, in fact, you know, speaking of that, like how Twilight thought that Discord was like Discord had put the main five under a spell, but it turned out they weren't under a spell, and I actually thought that was going to backfire big time. Well, actually it did, but not in the way that I expected. Like, I was expecting the potion to have a reverse effect on her, or on them as soon as they drank it. But yeah, and so anyway, and you know, Discord didn't suggested not to disturb Twilight, and you know, to teach her a valuable friendship lesson. But I kind of see, like I mentioned before, I kind of understand Discord's point of view of why he probably didn't do it. And his point of view, it probably would have been because of how Twilight has a vindictive distrust of Discord. Because, you know, in each and every episode where Twilight and Discord are around in close proximity, Twilight she shows great distrust of him, and even though Discord is reformed and all of that, but yeah, so I kind of understand why he secretly probably didn't invite her, because maybe if Twilight was much nicer to Discord, then maybe he wouldn't be like that. But you know, who could blame him for not doing that? So that's probably a reason why I think Discord didn't invite Twilight, was because of how Twilight has a bit of a vindictive distrust of Discord. So yeah, that's my thoughts. But yeah, but you know, it's amazing what you could actually miss out on when you don't, like, when you shut yourself out. That's, yeah, it's amazing what you could miss out on. So yeah, all in all, I thought this episode was entertaining, and I loved that Back to the Future reference that they showed. You know, Pinkie Pie dressed as Marty McFly. And, you know, like I mentioned before, I don't think it was a coincidence that, Back to the Future was about to air on that day. You know, with, like, if I didn't know better, I'd say that Discovery Family probably planned it because they probably knew about the Back to the Future reference. And if I didn't know better, I think they were probably hinting that there was a Back to the Future reference coming. So yeah, or in the words of the teacher from The Incredibles, coincidence? I think not. Yeah. In fact, I think I might even put a clip in there somewhere. But yeah, actually, maybe. But yeah. So yeah, so that is my thoughts on the episode. So it was a fun, entertaining episode, a good lesson, and funny moments, and yeah, and Twilight being her suspicious, vindictive self against Discord. Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting that Discord learnt the lesson too at the end. You know, since he didn't get it. But anyway, that's my thoughts about the episode. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed my blind reaction to episode 22 of season 5, and hopefully I'll get on to episode 23 as soon as I can when I get the chance. But as usual, until then, thank you all for watching. This is Raptormon 132 saying bye bye everyone. Bye bye.